Hey everyone, it's more Crafts and Mom back for another video.
Hi everybody.
She is not feeling good. So a little bit of life update before we get started, because the only thing I have to show you today is 6 finished objects and 1 work in progress. So yesterday Mom woke me up and said she needed to go to the hospital because she hasn't been feeling good since last Thursday. So we went to the hospital, 5 hours we were there, and they did a bunch of tests. They did a chest x-ray, a CAT scan, an EKG, and turns out she has acute bronchitis. So they put her on a nebulizer medicine. Well, she has a nebulizer because she has asthma. And they put her on steroids, and they told her to take Claritin D for the mucus buildup and stuff. So she has only been taking the steroids today. She just started them today because I just literally picked them up today. And so that's what we did yesterday. And then today, I cleaned yesterday a lot yet too. I did all the dishes, I swept the kitchen and the bathroom, got the garbage ready. So Graham came to pick me up this morning, and we went to the laundromat to wash our clothes. And then Graham dropped me off and she went home, and then about 20 minutes later she called and said, hey, we're going to pick you up and we're going to go to Walmart. And I needed a couple things at Walmart. I got a new back pillow because my other one was pretty much dead. And I got a new backpack. The reason why I needed a new backpack was because I have had 3 backpacks for the last couple years, and they're starting to tear at where the straps connect to the bag. Now, mind you, the backpacks that I did get were only a couple bucks. I think 2 of them were like $5, and the other one was $10. They were pretty cheap. So I got a better backpack. It has lots of pockets, which I have already added stuff into my pockets. I just got a new backpack. I needed it really bad because yesterday I took a project with me to work on, and I almost finished a blanket while we were there. So I have 2 baby blankets to finish to show you, and it's a set, so I have a blanket and a hat. One of them is already spoken for, and the other I'm going to add to Etsy. So if you just want the blanket, it is $70, and if you want a blanket and a hat, it is $75. So the one, my grandma asked if she could have it, and I said yeah. So that one, I'll show you which one she picked. And that one, the one that I finished today, the applique gave me such a hard time. I don't know why, but it was literally a pain in the ass. It was terrible. But yeah, I got it finished. So I'm going to Graham's tomorrow. My Graham has to work, but my pap is picking me up around he said he'll call before he's coming to get me, so that'll be good. I told him noon, but he said he might be up earlier. So yeah, so I'm taking that down to Graham's tomorrow so she can give it to the recipient, which is at work. And if you remember when she worked before, every time somebody had a baby, she would ask me for a baby blanket. And that is the case this time also. So, like I said, I've been working on baby blankets like crazy. I finished the mint one, or the one, it's mint, it's like a pale green. I finished it probably Tuesday, maybe. I finished it Tuesday, then I did some bead weaving on Tuesday and a little bit yesterday. And then when we went to the hospital, I took a blanket with me and worked on it pretty steadily while we were there. Got it almost finished. And then when we got home, I finished it. And then today, I was working on the matching hat with it while we were at the laundromat. And that's when Grim wanted it. So when I got home from going with them to Walmart, I got started on the applique and finished it. And that's what I have to show you. I also have 2 amigurumis that I finished. Every week, I started doing it every day, but I decided to change that. So every week now, I am making goals that I want to accomplish that week. And my goals for this week, a lot of them was cleaning, so I did that. One of the goals was to finish the pale green blanket. I did that. And the other one was a lot of bead weaving projects and to finish at least 2 amigurumis. So I did all those, but I did not finish my bead weaving stuff that I wanted to finish and that I wanted to start. So that's going to roll over to next week. So let's get into what you are actually here for. Yeah. So if you stuck around for this long, this is my finished objects. So I'm going to show you what I finished first. So I finished this Hatching Mermaid by Katie Dids. She is for I'll tell you that here in a minute. So she is for donation. So she's finished. And I also finished my little sleepy bear. She is so cute. So I finished her 3.75 millimeter hook, which is what I use for all of my amigurumis. And then this is the baby blanket that will be for sale on my Etsy shop. It is a little angel and it is in the color mint. So finished her. It has a matching hat. So there is the baby blanket and the hat. The baby blanket I used a 6 millimeter on. The applique I used a 4 millimeter, and the baby hat I used a 5 millimeter. So that's one. And then this is the one that Graham wanted. She wanted it purple because the recipient had a little girl. So here is the little girl, or the little purple angel, and the matching hat. So I gotta put this in my backpack so I can take it down to Graham's tomorrow. And that is all I have finished. Oh, another thing I finished this week was I showed in a video previously that I had some project bags. I now have them completed. So this is my stack. So I have this Hello Kitty drawstring bag. I have a vintage Winnie the Pooh drawstring bag. And the rest of the bags are snap bags. I have this gnome print. This rainbow skulls. This little blue truck with the daisies. I have this print, I don't know what it is. I have a Hello Kitty snap bag, and then I have a Mickey Mouse snap bag. All of those are listed on my Etsy shop. With the description, in the description, it tells you approximately how big each bag is. So now I'm going to show you the only thing I've worked on. I have other whips, but I have not touched any of them. I've been working on baby blankets pretty good. And that is a Well, it's getting blown out. But it is light blue, white, and gray. This is also going to have an angel applique on it. So I've been working on that one. So another thing is we went to a food bank, and I met a very nice man and woman there, and the man is Santa Claus at our local mall. And he said he's been having a hard time for having people donate items and gifts for the kids. So we got to talking and stuff, and I decided that I was going to donate some crocheted amigurumis to him to give out to the kids at Christmas time. So, I have decided to give him 30 hats and 30 amigurumis. And to update you, I don't know if I talked about this in the last video. I didn't.
Okay.
So to give you guys an update, I have decided to only do 20 blankets this year. I have 2 nursing homes that will get the blankets, so I'm going to give 10 each to them. And so far I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 47, which I think is how many I had the last time. Now, I did take 2 out, 1 for me and 1 for Mom. I did mark them off, but I added them back with the 2 that I finished. And I finished 4 hats down at Graham's, so now I am at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm at 61 hats. So I decided that when I make the 70 amigurumis, when I make the 20 blankets, 70 amigurumis, and 100 hats, that's all I'm making. Well, that's, okay. I don't know how to say this. So, I'm just going to mark them off when I reach those numbers. Now, I did make a graph for 2025, right here. So, I have 20 blankets. I upped it from 70 amigurumis to 90 amigurumis. And from 100 hats to 110 hats. Now, the thing is if this year, in 2024, if I make 20, when I finish the 20 hats, even if it's still in 2024, whatever I finish after I fill up my graphs in 2024, the new ones, whatever else, the extras will be added onto the 2025s. So, let's say I do everything like in, let's say, September. So if I fill up all of 2024 in September, whatever I make after that, I will put on to the 2025. Because I have figured out how many items each place is going to get, and that is going to be my set number no matter what. So my chiropractor is going to get 5 hats, 5 mittens. My police barracks is only going to get 5 hats. My cousin is going to get 30 hats and 30 amigurumis, but she never needs all 30 of them. My one nursing home is going to get 10 blankets and 10 hats. Both nursing homes are going to get 10 blankets and 10 hats. Other than the one nursing home, they have a little gift shop and they sell stuff in there, and then whatever they sell, the money, the proceeds, goes towards the residents to buy them things like they need, like at Christmas time and stuff like that. And I really like that. And then Santa is going to get 30 hats, 30 animals, and however many mittens I have left. And that is like every year from now on. Instead of trying to figure out later on in the year what number of places are going to get. That's going to be all the time. So I've talked for 15 minutes. That's all I really have to share today. It's a very short video. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get this uploaded. It is episode number 44. And it is 8:51 on the 25th of July. And I'm just going to let you guys go. I'm going to continue working on my blanket. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.